Hi guys! I had to jump back on. I'm so excited. This is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a really long time now, and that is our bridges. Our bridges. Bridges are a great example of something that I've been using for a long time now with my clients. We talk about crossing the bridges, right? So Spirit and I, it's one way that we channel to bring perspective, new perspective on your life and relationships that you have in your life. One of the biggest things is our, that very first bridge, the bridge of being a victim, right? So you are a victim of your environment. You are playing the victim, or somebody in your life, maybe they feel like everything is everybody else's fault. It's not their fault. It's always their external environments kind of attacking them and they're surviving. Absolutely. It's like they're on survivor mode. Well, that's crossing that first bridge. Like that's where we start. It's where we start in our core, and then we grow through it, and everybody grows through it different. Some people, honestly, some of these, I don't want to say older generations, but some younger souls, they never grow out of it, right? That's their whole learning life lesson is literally their whole learning life lesson is just to not feel like a victim of their environment, or not to feel like, or not to blame everybody else for their problems, to take, to take that kind of power back and say, okay, no, I'm going to claim my power. I'm going to take responsibility for my actions. You guys, that's hard. Like, even though it sounds easy for people who've done it, I remember when I went from being a victim to claiming my power, that was probably one of the hardest bridges I've ever crossed, because I had done so much damage. My old self, I had done so much damage. I really had to go through and clear that karma. I had to apologize to people. I had to make up in some ways in community service. There were a lot of things that I had to do to clear my karma. And I love it because I actually did. It was one of those times, I just have to share, where, God, how long ago is this? This was probably like 12 years ago, I think. Maybe 10 or 12 years ago. But I remember I was driving in my car. I can't remember where I was going. I was work or something. And all of a sudden it was like this aha moment came over me where I was like, oh my God, I cleared my karma. Like, I'm done, right? Because it is so true that we create our experience, and then whatever we're putting back is coming back to us. And so it was one of those aha moments where I realized I was not a victim of my environment anymore. I was claiming my power, but I'd also cleared the karma from whatever, burdens that I had put on other people or put on myself from before. And I knew that day going forward that I was good. I was like, nope, anything from this day forward is just meant to be. I have to trust in the divine and trust the process and know that, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can with the tools that I have. And that leads us onto that bridge. So that first bridge is going from a victim, right? And it is, I'm sorry, I'm not even telling you, like, what's the bridge called? But it's the bridge of empowerment, right? So we start on one end of the bridge, and then we're crossing the bridge of empowerment. And it's really hard, and it's really scary, and it's restricting, right, to claim that power. But that's what that is. That's that first bridge, is the bridge of empowerment. And what does that mean? That means that you claim your power. You're like, I'm not going to be a victim anymore. I am going to stand in myself. I'm going to take control of my life, and I am going to make decisions that I need to, and I'm going to make things happen. I'm going to manifest. Absolutely. I love it. Yes, that's exactly what I'm hearing, is that you are going to manifest. You're going to manifest your future, even your relationships, right? It's like taking power over your relationships. Even if you're in a relationship with somebody who's lower vibration, who hasn't crossed that bridge, they're still in that victim mindset. You are still good in your energy. You are still claiming your power. And so with that, it is a separation of the relationship, but you are still good, right? You're solid. You're good. You know your truth. And that's what that bridge of empowerment is. And then what happens, and I love this because this does happen with so many of my clients. Some of my clients are older souls already. But what happens is that you get to a point in your life where you're manifesting, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, like, this isn't making me happy. Like, I manifested this job, but I'm not happy here. I manifested this move, but this isn't it. Or even a relationship, you're like, this person doesn't fully make me happy. That's when you start hitting those points where you're like, I'm manifesting, but it's not 100%, where you are crossing the bridge of enlightenment, right? The bridge of enlightenment. This is so exciting because the bridge of enlightenment really talks about, it's so simple in form, but yet so complex, is that you just give it to spirit, right? You give it to a higher power. Bridge of enlightenment is that you understand, I don't always know what's for my highest good. I don't always know what my needs, wants, and aspirations are. And just trusting that a higher power is going to look over you. You guys, we always talk about this in our videos. One of the things is it's talking about, what do you want to manifest, right? It's like looking at your life and looking at all these things that you've manifested in your life, and what do you want to change? What areas in your life do you want to change from that? And then giving it to a higher power, right? And then at the end of the day, I will always do that. I will say, it's like, I want a beautiful new car that suits all my needs, or I want this, or I want something better, or I want this, or I want something more. If you're trying to manifest a new job, don't limit yourself. Never limit yourself on the Bridge of Enlightenment, because they know what's best for you. They know what you want more than you do. They really do. They can see you with clear eyes. And I will back that up 100%. Where I am right now in my life, everything that I've manifested, it's like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that this is what I wanted, but this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even relationships. Oh my gosh, you guys, relationship breakups. It's like, why is this happening? Why is this person coming to life and then they're gone, and this person and then they're gone, and this person and they're gone, and that keeps happening, and you're like questioning. You're like, what did I do to deserve this? But truth is, you can go back and look at each one of those relationships and go, oh my God, that person totally platformed me. Like they set a new bar, and then this person set a new bar, and this person set a new bar, and each person that's coming into your life, and even it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be personal relationships too, like friends and stuff and family. They're bringing you into those new platforms to help you cross the bridge. And that's really where Spirit comes in and says, we know what's best for you, right? We know what's best for you. We know what you want. And just giving it to a higher power, right? Giving it to a higher power, understanding, yeah, absolutely. A lot of us still have karma to work through. And so with that, if you say, this is just an example, but say you're looking for a new job and you've given it to Spirit. You're like, okay, guys, I'm open. I'm looking for signs. And they give you all these signs leading you to something else. And you start this job and it's temporary. That's okay. That's okay. It will serve its purpose. It's sometimes, absolutely, they're saying sometimes it's just like little stepping stones. They're saying we're guiding you on these stepping stones to get you back in alignment, to get you back on true purpose. Or we're just, you're meant to meet these certain people to get where you need to be. So even then, if you work out, I moved like 2 or 3 times last year. Like I got a separation and I'm moving, and there's all this change going on. But I can look back and see, I'm like, oh yeah, I needed to be there at that time, and I need to be here at this time. And so everything will always work out, absolutely, even if they move you around a little bit, just trusting in that. So there is one more bridge. There's absolutely one more bridge. It's the Rainbow Bridge, which is so exciting. The Rainbow Bridge it's almost just a thought. It's almost an idea to be connected to Spirit, live your life like an ascended master, right? Living your life like Jesus, or like Buddha, where you just live in Spirit. You are completely surrendered to them, their needs, wants, and aspirations for you, and you are living for the purpose of creation. You are living for the purpose of evolution for mankind and helping humanity. We're not all meant to do that, and that's okay. I've said this before in other videos, where you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You can be extremely spiritual. You can be a walking Buddha, and you can do hair for a living, or maybe a real estate agent, or a lawyer. You guys, we're all uniquely placed exactly where we're supposed to be, always. Just trusting that and trusting your unique gifts too. We're all individuals, and we're so special. So all of us are special. This was so exciting. This was such a great video. I hope that I didn't talk too fast for you guys. I get excited, start talking fast. So yeah, feels good. Feels good. Comment below always, and give likes and share and spread the word, spread the love. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.